We talking about practice.
I want to get to this next segment, man. It's called Choose One and Shoot One. You ever seen Drink Champs, that podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of the same game as a Quick Time with Slime, but it's more tailored towards sports and stuff. But I will give you two people,
Okay.
and then you have to choose. There's really no context, but you just got to choose who you like better.
Okay.
And if you can't, or if you don't decide, you got to choose both, then we take a shot.
All right, I'm gonna hit one right now.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to actually, while I get the answer to this one, it's the first one I always ask.
Okay.
Allen Iverson or Steph Curry?
No context. Shit. I'm old school, so I'm gonna take AI.
Let's go, man.
I'm gonna take AI.
Yeah.
I know that's your favorite player.
Yeah, that's my favorite player of all time, man.
I'm gonna take AI.
I like both players, but I'm a big AI fan.
I do too. And it's probably because I'm older.
Yeah.
But I just think about like how much AI. Even I wasn't even like a Sixer fan,
Right.
but I loved AI.
Yeah.
I had a crossover I thought was as good as his. But I just remember that.
Yeah.
And I had an opportunity to meet him a few years ago.
Oh, that's
and like
dope.
he was just super, like gave me a hug and everything, like super genuine. And like I was like, oh shit. And I met Steph right after he got drafted out here in Vegas at a club. Cool dude, right?
Yeah.
And he does a good job of integrating into the community back at the crib.
Yeah.
So nothing but love and respect for Steph, but like AI was just, that's AI. So
Yeah. He's a generational player. Both are, but I think Allen Iverson's for sure like a super generational player.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan?
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
It's probably
it's
gonna
all
be
about
neither.
honest.
Like I was never a Kobe fan,
Uh-huh.
right? I was a T-Mac fan.
Okay.
And like Jordan was Jordan, don't get me wrong, right? But I just wasn't like enamored like everybody else was. Like I didn't want to be like Mike.
Right.
Like my favorite player was Akeem Olajuwon.
Yeah. He's my favorite center of all time.
Like I wore 34 because of him.
Yeah.
I wanted to play like that.
Yeah.
Probably because I was a bouncy dude. Like I dunked and all that shit, but like I don't think I was just one of those people where like Mike's.
Yeah, the shooting guards didn't like them two didn't really.
Yeah. And then for Kobe, I don't know. Like I had an opportunity to meet Kobe too, and I'm not finna be one of them dudes to tell this crazy Kobe story, but I do have one. But it wasn't.
You should tell it, man.
It wasn't so much about him.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but it's all right. Real quick.
Yeah. Real quick, man.
ABCD camp. Right. It was in New Jersey. There was this dude. Kobe was speaking to us, right? So I'm sitting in the front. There might be like one player here, but like on the other side was like Vanessa Bryant, mom, and then Vanessa Bryant. Right. So we right in the front.
Yeah.
And the dude on my left like keeps looking at Vanessa.
Yeah.
And like trying to crack jokes.
I think you told me this story.
Yeah. And like he just keeps trying to crack jokes. And I'm like, and so Cole kind of like, I don't think he could hear, but he was just like,
he could tell. Like,
yeah, you could tell. Like,
yeah.
right. So I remember him looking at me because I'm trying to hold it together because this dude's saying some wild shit. And I'm sitting there and I remember he just looked down and like we locked eyes and I felt little.
Yeah.
And I was just like, and then he went back to talking and I was just like, fuck. Like in my head, I got in trouble.
Yeah.
Like, but like, I don't know. But like, that's my only Kobe story. Yeah. But it was just a weird moment that I'll never fucking forget. But yeah, I didn't, what's sad is I didn't fall in love with like I have a lot of love for him now, but it's just hearing him talk after basketball gave me like this, like I was like, oh shit.
Different respect for him. Yeah.
Like crazy.
Yeah.
Like everybody talk about that mama mentality and I don't think they really understand like what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
Like the intense amount of focus you have to have to do the things he did.
Be great at them too.
And not give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's the part where nobody understands. He didn't care.
Yeah, at all.
About nothing other than trying to figure that shit out.
Yeah.
And so understanding that now, I'm like, oh, shit.
It's also a genius mentality, man. That's how geniuses think the same way too.
So yeah, we gonna take a shot.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got my glass on my phone.
Oh, you got your glass? All right, cool. Cheers to that. Let's see what this is about. Oh, that ain't that bad.
I told you. Oh, you chasing.
Got you, man. I ain't that strong yet.
I could dig it.
All right, so this next one, man, I might know the answer to it already. Shaq or Hakeem?
The dream, bro.
Yeah. That's my favorite of all time, too.
So,
man.
like, look, Shaq was a monster.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm not taking nothing away from Shaq. Like, he's a monster.
Right.
But I've never seen, up until a certain point, a more skilled big man.
Agreed.
Than Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah, Hakeem is. I love the way he plays as a big man.
And everybody only talks about like the dream shake and his footwork, but like he had a mid-range jumper.
He had a mid-range jumper, man.
And he had a handle.
Yeah.
Like, and then defensively, top 5 in steals, number 1 in blocks, top 5 in like he did everything you needed any player to do on the floor.
Right.
Great passer. Like he did everything.
Yeah.
And so in terms of pure dominance, Shaq. But like in terms of just skill, it might not be 10 guys in the entire history of the NBA more skilled than Hakeem Olajuwon. Just it's
and it's crazy because like I don't think he gets talked about enough, man.
He don't. And it's cool. Like it's cool. I know he might be bothered by it. I'm gonna speak for you, Dream. I know you like fuck them, but like I'm not saying he was the greatest player of all time. I'm not saying that, but like that motherfucker was cold.
Yeah, I like the way he played, man.
And he wasn't no punk. Like he fired on a few people in some games.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Like Dream was, like I said, I wore 34 because of him.
Yeah. Oh, that's dope.
Like that's my favorite player of all time. T-Mac is I can't even put him 1B. He's just number 2.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's dope, man. Shouts to the king. LeBron and Magic.
I'm gonna go with Bron only because I could say I played with him for a couple summers. But Magic, I don't know. Like, do Magic got the coldest highlight tape of all time?
In his time?
I mean, like, go back and watch a Magic.
Swole.
That shit looks so stupid, bro. Like,
and the thing is like his back in the day, like the shit he was doing back in the day is like I don't even see people doing that shit now.
So I love Magic. Magic is like in my top 10. He might be, he's like my top 10. Right, I'm realistic. I got to see Bron when he was young.
Yeah.
I remember we played in this tournament, and I remember the first game, like he didn't score the ball very much. He was just facilitating because he didn't know none of us.
Yeah.
And I remember going up to him, me and Chuck, and being like, bro, like, score the ball. Like, we don't have no egos on this team. Yeah. Like, we all know we're going to go to school, bro. Like, it ain't
he's
that.
He's like, I'm going to the league.
But, like, that's the funny shit. Like, I went with my guy to go pick him up from the airport, and I'm like, what are we doing? He was like, oh, I'm getting this kid from Ohio.
Yeah.
From Akron. I'm like, I didn't even know where the fuck Akron was.
Yeah, I've never heard of Akron before.
And I was like, Akron? He was like, yeah. I'm like, what? We don't need nobody. I don't think we lost the game that summer. Right. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, who is? So I remember we picked him up from the airport. And it was him, it was Bron, his mom, Drew, who like they grew up together. And like, so Lil Drew and Drew's dad, they all came. Yeah. Right. And Big Drew was one of the coaches at St. Vincent St. Mary, if I'm not mistaken.
He's the head coach.
Yeah. So I remember like we go to the game and I'm like, yeah, bro, like whatever, but he was like diming us. Yeah. Like hit me in the face with a pass, talking about, man, you was open. I'm like, bro, don't throw me the ball if I don't know I'm open. Like, I don't know I'm open.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that.
Yeah.
You made me look stupid out here. Like, he was like, you gotta be, you gotta be ready. I'm like, bro, don't do that again. But so the next game, I think he had like 35.
That's crazy.
And I was like, I remember going to Chuck like, yeah, he's out of here, bro.
What tournament was this?
This was like it was a tournament at Cal Berkeley. It was a big tournament, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't a huge tournament. Like, we used to come out here for the big time tournament.
Yeah, that's where I seen him.
Yeah, but it wasn't that, but it was still a big, like,
Yeah.
like,
I mean, obviously you got some of the top teams,
every
top
school
players.
was there,
Yeah.
right? So, and my boy Chuck laughs because he was like, that's the tournament where, like, Tubby, blah, blah. And I don't know if I played well that tournament. I think I did decent, but
Right.
yeah, like, I was just like, oh shit, like, this dude is different. So I'm gonna go with Bryant because I got to play with him.
Yeah. That's fire, man. Kyrie or Dame?
Good. Hometown.
Yeah, hometown. Dame. He from
Shit.
North Oakland too, or just
Nah,
Oakland?
Dame from Brookfield,
Oh,
which
okay.
is in East Oakland.
Okay.
But he played for Coach Rames
Okay.
Yeah. I gotta go Dame. It's town biz.
Hometown, man.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
town biz. So Dame, you got that one.
I feel it. Ja or Anthony Edwards? Ja Morant or
Ja.
Anthony Edwards?
Ja.
Yeah, you like Ja
I
better?
was a fan instantly
Yeah,
when I saw him in Murray State.
yeah.
Instantly. I've never liked a guy more off of, like, the first time I watched him play
Yeah.
ever. Like,
Yeah, I became a fan of Matt Murray in college,
yeah.
but when I seen Anthony Edwards play in the league, I progressively
Remember we
started
saw him in
went to
Utah.
one of his games. Yeah, that's
Utah.
right.
And
Yeah.
like we missed half the game
Yeah.
eating food, but yeah, no, like he's gonna be a superstar in this,
Yeah.
both of them.
Yeah.
Right. But like, I don't know. I just like John more than I like Anthony Edwards right now,
Yeah.
but I think Anthony Edwards will be like the face of the league.
I think so too. I
Or
really
one
like
of the
Anthony
faces
Edwards.
of the league.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I like Ja. He's cold.
As long as he can stay out the way with all that
I
other
think
shit.
I think that's all behind him now. I hope
so, man. Because I know he's still young. You know, like
Yeah, but that shit don't count no more.
yeah,
Like you can only be young
for so long. Exactly.
So I'm gonna take a drink though, cause
Yeah, go ahead, man. Ray Allen or Reggie Miller?
Ray Allen. Ray Allen's
Easy.
like top 5.
Easy
And
for you.
I'm talking Milwaukee Bucks, Ray Allen.
Yeah,
Seattle Ray Allen was cold too, but in Milwaukee he was shooting that shit and he was dunking
Yeah.
on motherfuckers. And he dunked on T-Mac so cold, like I'll never forget. And I want to say it was for game too. Like Ray Allen was
I
cold.
remember that.
It was in Milwaukee. I think T-Mac just scored, and then Ray Allen came down and like dunked on that nigga and hung on the rim. And I was just like, bro, like, but yeah, Reggie
Allen.
Miller,
You wasn't a fan of Reggie that much?
I didn't get it. Like, I didn't get it.
No, I got you. All right, let's do some. Since you coach women's basketball, let's do some WNBA. Sue Bird or Diana Taurasi?
Yeah.
I know all the polls got Diana as like the number one player
Yeah,
in
but
the
like,
WNBA.
here's the thing. Here's what they might not know about Sue Bird. That motherfucker is so good. Like, I don't know if you got to watch her play.
I seen her play college in that run when they won, and then a little bit in WNBA.
I seen her.
But I'm a fan of Sue Bird.
Me too.
Yeah.
And I'm a fan of Taurasi too. Like, I got to see Taurasi play a few times. And I'm just like she's just one of those like scorers that there's nothing, you could play perfect defense on her.
Yeah.
It's still a bucket, right?
Yeah.
She's what, all-time leading scorer in WNBA now, right?
I believe so.
But Sue Bird was just,
I like her game more. She's smooth with it.
that shit just looks so easy.
Yeah.
It looks easy for her.
Yeah.
Like, and I can't find a flaw. She defended, shoot it, she could pass it,
Yeah.
leads the like. It's just one of those things where it's just like, what can't Sue Bird do?
Right.
and toughness, and she won. Like at every level. Not that Taurasi didn't,
Right.
but yeah, I'm going Sue.
Yeah, I'm going Sue on that one too. I'm a Sue Bird fan.
Yeah.
All right. These next two both play for the Comets. Cynthia Cooper or Cheryl Swoops.
Fuck.
Both of them 4-time WNBA champions.
So I'm a Rockets fan, right?
Yeah.
But I was also a Comets fan.
Oh, you a Comets fan too?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
It was cold.
Yeah, they were killing. I mean,
So here's the thing. You can't, in my book, and they probably hate this, and I don't know if anyone else thinks of it like I do, but it's like you can't mention one without the other.
You really can't. And Tina Thomas. Who else was on that squad?
Shit, nah, I can't think.
Or was
of
it Thompson? Tina Thompson.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Cynthia Cooper was one of like the best pick and roll players in the WNBA. Probably
her decision making was fucking fun. Like she never made a bad read coming off a screen.
Yeah.
Never made a bad read coming off a screen.
And I know that's one of your emphasis when you train and coach, man, is that pick and roll game.
She never made a bad read. Like, yeah, I'm gonna drink to that because fuck that.
I kind of knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, they locked in.
Yeah, Cooper had 2 MVPs.
Yeah,
Swoops had 3.
Like there was nothing you could do with them during that run. Nothing.
Absolutely not. Becky said, shit, since we're aces, Vegas aces over here, Becky Hammond or Lindsay Whalen? Both are coaches now.
I know, but so fuck. All right, so if I'm keeping it a buck, Lindsay was a motherfucking dog.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah,
she was. She got 3 titles.
She was a motherfucking dog. Becky was really, really good too.
Yeah.
Like really, really good. So I'm giving Lindsay the player. I'm gonna give Becky the coach.
Okay.
So yeah, because Lindsay Whalen was a problem.
Yeah, and like man, she I think she led, if I'm mistaken, I think she led the league in assists. I think to this day, I think. Yeah.
She's I want to say she's all time
top 3 for sure. If it's not number 1.
Yeah.
And then Becky was cold with the 3-point shot.
She can shoot the shit out of it. But I mean, obviously she has great basketball acuity too, though. So yeah, I'm gonna give her the coach, but like
Lindsay can give the player.
Yeah, I give it to Lindsay.
Yeah. All right. Asia Wilson or Candace Parker?
Oh shit. So shit. Oh man. That's a tough one. Only cause like I saw Candace, right?
Yeah.
I'm seeing Asia.
And she's killing, man.
She
year to year. Getting better.
Like when Candace came into the league, not even when she came into the league, when Candace was at 10, Candace was probably had me watching more women's college basketball. It's a tie between like her and Maya Moore, right?
Yeah.
In terms of just college basketball. And then I became a Breanna Stewart fan.
Yeah.
Right. After her freshman year, I was like, she's probably gonna be one of the best players ever.
Right.
But I'm gonna just go Candace because I had a crush on her too.
I think everybody did, man.
Yeah, it was tough. Like it was tough, bro. Like I was like, and I had an opportunity to go to Tennessee out of my prep school.
Yeah.
So we would have been there around the same time, I think.
Yeah, you fucked up, man.
Nah, because I mean she's married to a woman now. So
now, yeah, but she didn't start that way.
Okay,
was
I'm trying not to say this. I'm trying to no Sheldon Williams, like top 5.
Oh, Sheldon Williams. I'm sorry,
Candace. If you ever see this, and you probably won't, but if you do, like,
yeah, dog.
Like, bro, listen, Sheldon. I don't know you, but you top 5 ugliest people on the planet. Like, I don't get it, but yeah. Yeah, so whatever.
So Candace Parker.
Yeah,
go Candace Parker. That's funny.
Asia, you cold though.
Yeah,
like, and I got to see you work out and not miss a shot for an hour. It was amazing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forget she goes to Hoop City and works out. All right. Here I put these 2 Reno players together: Nick Fazekas or JaVale McGee.
That was my guy, man. We talk pretty regularly. But Nick was one of those dudes where, like, I didn't get it in terms of, like, we'll be playing, and I'm playing with him.
Yeah.
And I look up, and he has, like, 28 points. And I'm like, when the fuck did you score 28 points? Like,
a quiet 28.
And then we get the stat sheet at the end of the game, and he has, like, 14 rebounds and, like,
that's crazy, man.
3 blocks. And I'm like, I was playing with you, bro. Like, when did you do this?
Right.
Like, I've never, I still don't get it. And on record, none of that shit popped off in practice, and you know that. Don't fucking lie. Like, I was eating all that shit up in practice, like, but because left shoulder hook and it wasn't flying. But I can remember a game we're coming. I want to say we were playing somewhere in LA.
Yeah.
I don't remember where. I think it was a tournament or some shit. And JaVale had like a nasty game. Like, it was like he went off. And I remember texting him, like, bro, you keep playing like this, you're out of here. Like, I remember we were sitting in the bus. I think I sat in front of him. He sat behind me. And like, he was just so physically gifted.
Right.
But in terms of just basketball at that time, I got to give it to Nick. Nick was cold, bro. Like, it's hard because if you watch him play, like, he can't run.
Right.
Like,
yeah, it's I didn't get to see much of him play. Just when anytime Reno was in the tournament, I seen some of that. But yeah, I mean, like, his name was always being talked about.
He was like
But you're right though. Like, the way he gets his buckets, it's not impressive or anything like that,
bro. So we'd be like, so he's 7 foot, right? He's taller than me, right? Not athletic at all. Couldn't jump over a credit card if you paid him. But he would just get every we had a drill, and I didn't realize it until after. We called it the Nick rebounding drill. Yeah. And I didn't understand at the time, like, it was named after him while he was still in fucking school. Like, we're still here doing your drill. Yeah. Like, he would just get every fucking rebound and, like, laugh about it. Like, oh, yeah, like, there's nothing you could do. It was weird.
Yeah, he just has it somehow. Some players like that, man. All right, let's do some Vegas cats. Okay. Marcus Banks or C.J. Watson? I don't know if you were here for when C.J. Watson was playing.
I'm familiar. I'm familiar with him though. Yeah. So funny story about Marcus Banks, right? Yeah. So I'm at Reno. This is the year I couldn't play. Right. This is when I was there the first time, and I remember everything about leading up to this UNLV game. Yeah. For a bunch of reasons. And I'm probably going to say some shit that's going to get people in trouble, but whatever. So, like, I could tell you what the scout was. The scout was go under every screen under Marcus Banks, right? Anytime he's in a PNR, go under. Right. You don't want to shoot it. Right. That was the scout. So, game time. Pre-game. Hey, remember, we're going under. Blah, 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 blah. So, in the first half, we went under, or they went under. Yeah. And this fucker hit like 6 threes. So, in my head, like, I know how this shit works, right? The head coach gets mad at whoever does the scout, right? Yeah. Right, that's just it. Like, this was your fucking scout, like, blah, blah. So, it's halftime, and I would go in every halftime. You know, I was a part of the team, I just wasn't on the team. Right. So I would go in every halftime, and, like, for whatever reason, I didn't want to go in. Right. I just didn't. I was like, don't go in there. Yeah. Don't fucking go in there. So I'm standing in the student section at the bottom, like, the team walks in, and again, I'm like, nah, this is not the halftime you want to go in. Yeah. But something compelled me to just check it out, right? So at the time, because they switched the locker room, but it was 2 doors, right? So it was the door with the pin to get in, and then there was another door right when I don't know why they did it like that.
Is this at Thomas and Mack or Lawler?
No, this was at Lawler. Okay. So boom, we go in, I go in, and I'm hearing, I ain't gonna say his name, they could look it up if they want to, but he's going the fuck off. Right. He's going off, right? So I open the door, and all I see is a foot hit a player.
Damn.
Player flies back, and I slowly close that door and walk the fuck up out of there.
This is UNLV. This is UNLV you saw.
No, this was Reno. I mean, this was the game. Yeah, it was UNLV versus Reno.
Yeah.
I go into the Reno locker room.
Oh, it was a Reno team.
Yeah.
It was your team.
Yeah, my team. And I was just like, yeah, let me get the fuck up out of here. Like,
it was a player or was it a scout?
No, it was a player.
It was a player.
Yeah. And I don't know and then Marcus Banks ended up winning the game. Like, he had a night that night, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it to Marcus Banks, but it's still FUNLV.
You see, I'm rocking some UNLV shit, man.
Yeah,
I did that on purpose. Mm-hmm. All right, Shabazz Muhammad or Pierre Jackson?
Pierre. That little fucker's cold.
Yeah, he's cold, man.
And the Shabazz hype was cool. It just like, man, it just didn't. I guess it didn't pan out. I mean, he made it to the league, and I think he was in there for a few years, but. And Pierre had short stints here and there, but like he's just that fucker's really good.
Yeah, Pierre's really fucking good.
If Pierre was 6'3", he's
still be in the league right now.
He'd be an all-star in my opinion.
Yeah. All right, Zach Collins or Steven Zimmerman? Battle of the tall white dudes from Gorman.
So here's the thing, I didn't know Zach Collins existed because of Zimmerman, right? Really?
Well, yeah, because I mean they played like Zimmerman left in and Zach Collins came up and took over.
But what I'm saying is in high school, like for high school basketball, I think I might have come around during the Zimmerman era.
Yeah.
But I want to say I was kind of here for the Zach Collins too.
Yeah.
Because I remember him, right? But the hype was so big with Zimmerman.
It was, man.
And he was like the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
Didn't translate though, right?
Yeah.
Zach Collins still in the league.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it to Zach Collins, but that Zimmerman hype was real.
Yeah, but
where did he end up? Like, this is the thing. Like, where did he end up going for college?
Well, he went to UNLV, and then he when he stopped playing there, I don't remember if he got drafted or just entered the draft, but I want to say that he did get to a team, and it was short lived.
Yeah, so
but I don't know if it was injury or if it was just like, yo, you just not
I didn't even know he went to UNLV.
Yeah, now Zach Collins really, he had the hype there too. Yeah. But yeah, Zach Collins.
Didn't he go to Gonzaga though, right?
He went to Gonzaga, and then he got drafted to the Blazers.
Yeah, and he's still in the
balling.
league.
Yeah,
so
you know.
I
give it to Zach too. That's actually my brother knows him, so
he be in and out the gym too.
All right, let's do some music, man. A little bit of music here.
I love it.
Jay-Z or Drake?
Jay-Z. Don't even matter. Don't even matter. Like, you gotta remember, I'm a little bit older, right?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I got love for Drake. Like, I'll take that back. I don't got love for Drake, but like, if you look at my playlist, I have a lot of Drake music.
Yeah, I feel you.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Because I'm not really a fan.
Right. Same. I got a ton of Drake music.
But he's all. So I tell everybody I listen to Jay-Z and Future.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Not really, but like that's.
But that's your main two. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So if I need to hear some real shit, it's Hove.
Yeah.
If I need to hear some toxic, trappy shit, it's Future. And like everybody can fall in between, but like those are my spirit animals right now. Right.
Got you. E40 or Too Short?
E40. I love Too Short too, though. Like, but yeah, E40.
Yeah, and E40 does a lot with the community too, right?
Yeah, but he from Vallejo, which is like 30 minutes outside of Oakland. Too Short is actually from Oakland.
Okay, got you. I didn't know E40 was from Vallejo.
Yeah, I'm from
That's it's true, huh? And Mac Dre too.
Mac Dre is from. I think he's from Vallejo too.
Yeah,
yeah, but
Okay,
but E40 though, and just that my Ghetto Report Card album is like that's I can name Too Short albums, but like none that impacted me like that album.
Yeah, that's the anthem for you.
Yeah.
Nas or Tupac?
Funny story. I'm not really a fan of neither one.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna say Pac because I just think.
And it hurts that you're not a Nas fan.
I'm just so like
that's my favorite rapper.
No,
Nas.
and I'm with you, right? So like lyrically, I get it, right?
Yeah.
But I'm a music lover, right? So everything matters, right? And I used to produce, right? Like nothing major. I didn't do anything for anybody ever, but like that's my music is my secret passion, right?
Yeah.
So everything matters.
Yeah.
So you can have dope bars, but if you can't pick a beat,
if the music ain't hitting you,
I can't really fuck with it. So Pac had a cheat code by having Dre around and like, but so Nas Stillmatic album is probably my favorite Nas album.
That's a pretty good album, yeah.
Right, and that's the thing. Everybody is like Illmatic or I Am, like trash production, right? But Jay-Z's my favorite rapper.
Yeah.
Nas, sorry, Hov, but like Nas killed you on Ether, right? He ethered you on Ether. Backwards is probably one of the dopest songs ever. Like that shit is fucking. I listen to that pretty regularly. Right. Like storytelling in complete reverse with like I could see everything that he's saying. Right. But like Pac got All Eyes on Me, which is fucking crazy.
It's crazy because both, in my opinion, are poetic.
Yeah.
But Pac can do more. He can do mainstream a lot better than Nas can, for sure.
And I don't know. I think the totality of Pac is different too, right?
Yeah, it is.
Movies and just like pop culture, like you kind of gravitate. It's just funny because I like not even joking. I just watched Juice last night. Yeah. The night before I just watched Belly. Yeah. Like not even joking.
That's
right?
crazy. For this question to come up.
Yeah, but so I think like the totality of Pac just like supersedes a lot of shit. Yeah. I do respect Nas as a rapper. It's just like I can't even tell you the last time I played a Nas song. Right. Other than, like having to go and just be like, I want to hear this song. Yeah. I can't.
Have you heard any Nas' new joints with Hit Boy?
Yeah, they cool. Yeah.
I think Magic 3 comes out tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. It do. But here's the thing. Like, nigga, you waited this long to like get with a producer.
Oh, now I'm gonna get the beats.
and like the last 3 albums have been dope, right?
Yeah.
So longevity, I can give it to Nas, but like what's gonna hit home for me?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say that with Pac.
No, but I'm just saying in terms of just like I could grow to like Nas.
Yeah, true.
Right.
Yeah.
Machiavelli is the end of Tupac.
Yeah, that was it.
I don't know.
Going Pac?
Yeah, I'm going Pac.
That's cool, man.
But I'm gonna take a shot for Nas.
All right, I'm gonna take one too. Fuck it.
He killed my favorite rapper.
I'm glad you said that, bro, because like
yeah, I could be honest.
No one else thinks so.
So, but here's the thing, right? And I ain't gonna be able to remember the song. So Ether was better than I can't think of the fucking song from Jay-Z, right? Boom.
Yeah.
But then after Ether, Jay-Z made Super Ugly. Yeah. Which was super disrespectful.
Yeah, that shit was good though. I fucked with that.
That shit was fire.
That shit was fucking
good. in my mind, Hov won. But in terms of what was put on the album, Nas won. But like Super Ugly was like condoms in the baby seat. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Me and AI got more in common than just balling and rhyming.
Get it?
more in common. Yeah. When he said that, I was like, wait, who the fuck is Carmen? Like, and there's no like Google wasn't out yet, so you had to ask the homies, and then
you had to do your due diligence.
Yeah, go in the source and like see if you could hear, like see any articles
go back
about
and
it.
Try and fucking find the old interview somewhere.
Yeah,
like, he was disrespectful.
Yeah, that was crazy.
My mom can't save you. The gloves is off.
Yeah. Dude, Super Ugly was definitely like
and don't nobody ever bring up Super Ugly, which is like I feel like it's unfair. Like you have to
to bring it up, man. That shit was crazy. I remember when this is so wild because at the time it was just word of mouth. Luckily I had one of my best friends growing up in high school. He was from New York. Mm-hmm. So his brother was going back and forth always with new mixtapes, and that's the only reason why I knew about Super Ugly and had it on CD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was in North Carolina at the time. So like we were, you know, like the internet was bubbling. This was like early, like 2001, 2002, right? Yeah. So the internet was bubbling. You could find the shit, but it was like we were listening to whatever the fucking East Coast radio station was. Yeah. Like waiting for like, because when Ether came out, I remember being like, all right, nigga, like nigga, you got 24 hours to respond. Yeah, you got some time. And like, what's crazy is like the shit was happening in real time.
It was, man. It was.
So that's why, I don't know. I mean, I give it to Nas in terms of album, but like nobody ever wants to bring up Super Ugly. And I don't understand it.
Because that shit was, when I heard that shit, I was like, fuck, it's over.
It's one of the most disrespectful diss tracks ever. And no one ever talks about it.
Yeah, I think after that, Nas came out with Godson. He came with the album Godson. And it was like, it was pretty much done after that. Like now he was just focused. He's like, my mom died. Like this is, you know, let's end it.
I'm trying, but I'm glad they're friends now.
Yeah, they're cool now, man.
Yeah.
All right, Wu-Tang or NWA?
Shit. Neither. Like I'm not.
We gotta take a shot. Then we gotta take a shot.
Yeah, we gotta take a shot. But I probably need one in here. But
I got you.
Yeah, no, Wu-Tang was cool, but like it's too many of them niggas. Like I don't know who be rapping, right?
Yeah.
And then NWA.
They got distinct voices though, bro. But I feel you, if you don't really listen like that.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying, like I know Method Man and
like
Redman, Ghostface. Like I could probably name 5 or 6 of them. ODB. Right. Like we can claim it for that because But and then NWA was cool. Like it was. I'm not
revolutionary.
Yeah, it just didn't. To
an extent.
I fuck with Cube. Easy was. I mean, like, and then you watched the movie. It's like this nigga wasn't even really rapping his shit. Like
that's true.
So I don't know. I mean, neither. I mean, they both are important to music and hip hop for sure. I just
you just two groups you didn't really fuck with.
I didn't even really listen to Ice Cube other than It Was a Good Day. Like I can't even tell you too many.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
I just and then
it's crazy because I never really.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't name one song.
Dang.
Cream? Is that a Wu-Tang song?
Cream.
Is that a Wu-Tang song?
It is a Wu-Tang song.
All right, then Cream. That's all I got.
But it's funny because when I never really listened to like West Coast music unless it was like something on the radio until I moved out here, and someone gave me Chronic.
That shit slapped though.
Yeah, and that's when but that was it. Like I didn't even really dive too deep.
Yeah,
you know, until recently, like maybe the last 10 years, then it was like, you know, checking out DJ Quick shit.
Hard.
You know, yeah, exactly. Shit
DJ
like
Quick
that.
Was hard.
You know, and then just even listening to like you know, newer guys like producers in the game, like Thundercat and shit like that. You know, so
no, it's like I'm weird when it comes to music, just in general, because like obviously I'm from Oakland, but everybody gonna say the Bay, but like I genuinely love music, so I listen to like I'm a Jay-Z fan from Oakland, right?
Right.
So I listen to everybody big. I like DMX was like one of my favorites, and but Dre, Snoop, who else was coming out of LA? Like Mac 10, motherfucking MC Breed, like MC8, like it's a bunch. Like I was like, it was cool.
Yeah.
Like, but I wasn't like, oh, you heard the new, man, no.
Yeah, you were more of like you listen to more East Coast music or just
it's
Jay-Z?
just whatever. Like I don't know, everything is like if I catch a vibe, like like shit. One of my boys put me on fucking. I don't know if you ever heard of Cuckoo Cow.
Yeah, I've heard of Cuckoo Cow.
In my project,
in my projects,
like I just listen to who. Like if the shit is dope to me, it's like I don't give a fuck where you from.
Yeah, actually, it's funny because I downloaded in my projects online.
That shit slap.
And I had that shit on CD on like 4 different mixtapes because it had to be on every mix that I had to play.
So I'm one of them where like I wasn't like regionally biased. It's just whatever was fucking like slapping at the time to me, like that's what I was listening to. So like I be with my boys at the crib and they be like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, nigga, don't worry about it. Like this is what I'm on. Like y'all can go and listen to whatever you want to listen to. And then, you know, everything kind of changed around the Bay once Mac Dre died. Yeah. I wasn't even a Mac Dre fan.
Did you listen to Andre Nicotina? Because he's out. Yeah, it's a dude from your side of town.
That's what I'm saying. So like, if it like after Mac Dre died, that's when I started listening. I'm like, I mean, like I've heard songs, but I wasn't like checking for Mac Dre.
Right.
Shit, he died when around the time the Black Album came out.
Was it 2001?
No. Like
I'm sorry.
04, 05.
I'm thinking of Blueprint. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Black Album, it was
like
04, 05. It might even be 05, 06.
Like maybe 03, 04.
Nah, it was after that. Black Album.
Whatever. I was in junior college when Black Album came out. So, like, Mac Dre died around that time.
Yeah.
So, like...
Nah, actually, you might be right. Because I was in high school when Mac Dre, when that happened, and we were just bumping his shit.
Yeah, so I was late to the Mac Dre party, and then I started listening. I'm like, oh, this shit cool, but like, nah, like it wasn't. I wasn't checking for Mac Dre like that either.
All right, we're gonna get off the music here. The last one we're gonna do is loyalty or respect.
Loyalty for sure.
Yeah.
Shit, I got it. That's tatted on me.
Yeah.
Me and my boys, I tell everybody we a gang. I got the loyalty kanji on me, and we loyal fam. Like that's respect is so respect is mandatory, right? To me, for me, right? That come before almost anything. But in terms of the two, loyalty is so much. There's so much power behind being loyal. It's almost to a fault, right? So the way I'm going to explain it is going to make it sound like a bad thing, but like I just need people to really understand. Some people choose loyalty over love, right? I know people talk about love, and if you love somebody, right, like you will never do these things, right? Yeah. Which is bullshit. Right. Complete bullshit, right? People kill people that they love.
Yeah, all the time.
Right?
Yeah. That's why the first person they look at is, you know,
right?
Relationships, parents, all that shit.
It's the people you love, right? Yeah. You love them so much, you're willing to take them from this earth because you can't either have them the way you want them or they hurt you and you love them. Yeah. So it triggers something. But when you are loyal to somebody, you never wrong them. You can't wrong them. Yeah. Right. You don't want to lose that whatever bond or chemistry that you have. Right. So respect sits in a different stratosphere to me. Like it's not the same. It's not the same conversation, right?
It doesn't weigh the same.
Because I deal with, and it's funny because Nipsey was like, we got to change the way we deal with disrespect, right? And that cost him his life, right? Yeah. I can't change the way I deal with disrespect. Right. I can couture it to make it where I'm not acting impulsively, right? But my respect is mandatory. Yeah. I don't deal with disrespect well at all. Right. As a coach, as a teacher, as a man, right. I don't. So I instantly check that, like instantly, like, nah, we're not doing that. Right. Kids at my school, nah. Like, I'm not your parents. You're not going to talk to me any kind of like referees. Right. Like all that goes out the window. So that's a different conversation. Right. But loyalty is unwavering. Right. Loyalty is unconditional. Like how we say love is, nah, what you're really talking about is loyalty. Right. You want unconditional loyalty because if you loyal to somebody, you might make mistakes. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, but you never doing even wrong. In relationships, right? You're gonna make a mistake, but like if you're loyal to that person, you want to do everything possible to fix that. Yeah. Yeah. Everything. Like, look, I fucked up. Right. How can I? But yeah. So loyalty for sure. It's loyal fam forever.
Got you, man. Is that the squad
Yeah.
you grew up with?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's dope.